I'm Jake, and this is your Atlas Weekly for Wednesday, July 30th, and I really like Jay and Silent Bob. It's a really big week for Vertigo, and it starts with none other than the long-awaited, highly anticipated Sandman Overture number 3. The next Vertigo quarterly is also out. This one is Magenta. It's an anthology, and it's a must for Vertigo fans. Bodies number 1, also from Vertigo, is one of my 2 picks of the week. Cy Spurrier tells a murder mystery tale in 4 different time periods with seemingly the same exact murder. There's a different artist for every time period, and this book is really cool. Fan favorite Andy Lanning headlines the creative team on the 100th anniversary Guardians of the Galaxy one-shot. These books have been really cool, telling tales of your favorite heroes in the future. Low number 1 from Image Comics is my other pick of the week. It's written by one of my favorite writers, Rick Remender, and beautifully drawn by this guy. It's a family story set in the future, a cool sci-fi world, but heads up, things are going to get bad. One of the best series that is currently going on from Image right now, Chew, has a one-shot this week with Chew Warrior Chicken Poyo. This book is hilarious, and this chicken can mess some dudes up. Outcast number 2 is also out this week. It is a must for horror fans, and Robert Kirkman is giving us something we kind of haven't really seen from him before here. I've still got plenty copies of number 1. You gotta check this out if you're into anything indie. We've also got the Snowpiercer graphic novel in this week. It's a hard book to get in stock, but right now I've got 3 copies. Now I'm gonna throw it over to Darren with some of his picks of the week.
Thanks, Jake. This week, DC Comics presents Batman Adventures number 1, 100-page spectacular. It's 100 pages of the Batman the Animated Series inspired comic books, and it's awesome. Scott Snyder and Sean Murphy's epic, The Wake, is complete this week with number 10 of the series. It's got great art, it's got great storytelling, and it's got that eerie vibe that you expect from Scott Snyder. Batman Little Gotham Volume 2 is out this week. It concludes the Batman Little Gotham series with issues 7 through 12 included in this trade from Dusty Nguyen. And he's got a great art style that I've admired for quite a while when it comes to Batman. And if you're just looking for something a little different to give your kids, this is definitely what you're looking for. Matt Fraction is winding down his phenomenal Hawkeye run this week. In Hawkeye 19, David Aja is back illustrating. I would definitely check this out because it's never too late to check out Hawkeye.
Neil Gaiman's amazing young adult novel, The Graveyard Book, gets volume 1 of its graphic novel adaptation this week. Gaiman writes the script himself, and P. Craig Russell illustrates it beautifully. Marvel brings us The Runaways Ultimate Collection Volume 1. It includes the entire first volume, Brian K. Vaughan's entire run. I'm sure you've heard about it. There's never been a better time to give it a shot. Letter 44 is out in trade paperback from Oni this week. It includes the entire first arc, written by the incredible Charles Soule. Its book is about when the president leaves and writes a letter for the new president, telling him all the things that he needs to know, including aliens. We've got several non-comic items this week to feature, but the coolest by far is this Darkseid figure. He is to scale with the current DC line, which means if you took Aquaman and you sat Superman on top of him, they'd be about as tall, maybe, as Darkseid. I've got a pretty big head, and this guy's bigger. DC also gives us another really awesome action figure 2-pack. The world's finest 2-pack with Huntress and Power Girl. There are a bunch of cool pops this week too. We've got a Sharknado pop, we've got a limited edition Jake Adventure Time pop, we've got Emperor Palpatine, we've got a Biker Scout, we've got an oversized Wampa, and we even have Bosk, Segway not included. Just in time for the August 22nd release of Sin City 2, A Dame to Kill For, Diamond Select Toys has released 3 awesome Sin City figures. There's Hardigan, which does in fact look like Bruce Willis. You've got Marv, who kind of looks like Mickey Rourke. And you've got Nancy, who pretty much is a Jessica Alba action figure with really sweet pistols. That's it for this week, guys. Be sure to check back next week. Hit us up on the Facebook or these guys. It's like, I think it's awesome. Hey guys, I'm Jake, and this is your Atlas Weekly for Wednesday, July today. And Sandman is in the house. I don't want to flub into an immediate good take. Is it over there? Can we do another this guy? Because I'm not gonna say Tocini. So that's where I should point up. No! It's not the book's fault. Now I'm gonna throw you over to Darren so he can tell you what's on his mind. Here's Darren.
I know I'm seeing something on there. Actor man, you gotta pay attention. You're not waiting for the so I was kind of like, one more time from the top. Shucks. I got one more take, and do this. It's complete.
Letter 44 is out in trade paperback from Oni. Several non-comic featured toy items. And this thing's bigger than my head. I've got a big head. I've got a pretty big head. And this guy's bigger. This figure's amazing. So it's really heavy. And we even have, I flubbed at the very end. Jake. It's Jake. It's Jake. There's a skit on one of his records about how his manager wanted him to just do more songs about bounty hunters and vehicles. So he did like IG-88's 57 Chevy. He does Zuckus's Prius, and then he does Boss Segway. Nice. And it's it's ridiculous, but it's awesome. Cause like he whole hogs it. That's too ridiculous a plug. Maybe I will say that. You want to try that?
Yeah.
There's got to be something. What options do you have? Oh, you can adjust it. Cool. That's it for this week, guys. Be sure to check us. Be sure to check back next week. Hit us up on the Facebook or these guys.
Got it.
Okay.